Hey friends, and welcome to day 6 of your 14-day movement challenge. This is another Pilates practice, full body workout, 20 minutes long. As a reminder, if you're new to this challenge or you're just popping on to do this class, the first 7 days are all Pilates focused classes and the last 7 days are all yoga. Full body flows, full body workouts, okay? For this class today, if you want, you can add in a resistance band, but you definitely don't need it through class. The movements will be effective with or without the band. But if you want some nice music to move to, I've linked a playlist below. You'll hit play with me as soon as we're on the mat together, and I will see you very soon. Alrighty, my friend, if you are using your loop resistance band in this class today, just place it off to the side. You don't need it yet, but if you're gonna follow along to the playlist I curated for this class, let's hit play together in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're gonna start with a little bit of a warm up, a little mix of functional movement involved, okay? Stand at the top of your mat, take an inhale, lift the arms up, gaze up. As you exhale, hinge from your hips forward, fold, let your head drop heavy for a moment. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Take one big breath out. Good, now lift your chest a little bit so that you can ground your hands, step your feet back so that you land in a high plank. You can always lower the knees as well, otherwise just hold right here. Feel your shoulder blades slide down your back body and we'll reach out through the heels all the way up through the crown of the head. Now lift your hips up and reach them back. Downward facing dog, you can walk your feet in a little bit closer if you want. One breath here, feel that length in your spine. Nice, now look forward, step your right foot up and outside of your right hand, lift your right arm up and open, a nice twist, right hand comes down, and then right foot steps back to meet the left, but you stay and hold your high plank or the knees lower for 5. Hug your rib cage in towards the midline, 3, 2, 1, lift the hips up, reach them back, downward facing dog. And then look forward, left foot steps up and outside of the left hand. Lift your left arm up, big inhale. Exhale, left hand comes back down. Try to keep the hips level as you step the left foot back to meet the right, holding your plank of choice for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift your hips up, reach them back, downward facing dog. Nice, now we're gonna move a little bit quicker. Right foot steps up, right arm lifts, right hand down, step back to your plank, hold for 3, 2, 1, hips go up and back. And then left foot up, left arm reaches up, left hand comes down, step back, hold your plank for 3, 2, 1, hips up and back. Good, one more each side. Right foot forward, find that twist. Right hand down, level the hips, step it back, hold. 3, 2, 1, hips up and back. Look forward, left foot up outside of the left hand. Find that twist. Left hand down, hips level, left foot back to meet the right. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1, and then lower your knees down. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, arcing through the spine, and exhale, round through the spine, tuck chin into chest. Okay, come to take a seat and bring your feet in front of you. Hold on behind your knees. Start to round your spine intentionally and roll all the way down to your back, all the way down. Ooh, feels nice. Should we stay here? Now lift your legs up to a tabletop position. Hold right here. Your knees are stacked right over top of your hips. Place your hands on your thighs. Now big inhale, expand your rib cage out to the sides. And as you exhale, shh, audible shush breath, press hands into thighs and thighs into hands. Do another one, breathe in, exhale, shh. And feel that contraction of everything moving towards the midline of your center. Now all you do is keep your knees bent, tap your right toes down, reach your right arm long, and exhale, squeeze to bring it all the way back in. Left toes lower, tap, and left arm reaches at the same time. Exhale, squeeze to bring it in. Little quicker, down for 2, lift, up, good, down for 2, exhale, and squeeze. Awesome job. So I want you to press the opposite hand into the thigh as the other side is lengthening. So you've got that contraction, building that strength the whole time. I'm definitely quivering through this one. Give me one more each side. Tap, squeeze, lift, tap, exhale, up, hold right here. Now inhale to lift the legs straight up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, arms long, legs long, creating this open V shape. And slowly draw the knees in towards the forehead. Reach fingertips towards the heels. And then lower head and shoulders down. So legs lift up tall. Keep head and shoulders down. Open up to that V shape. Legs out to 45. Now curl in, tuck chin into chest. Reach hands for the heels. And then drop head and shoulders down. Good. Again, legs up. Open up to that V shape. Exhale, squeeze to draw in. And then lower head and shoulders down, arms up. One more, legs up. Legs down, arms open. Exhale, squeeze to bring it in. And then lower head and shoulders down. Lift the legs up, hold here. Inhale. And exhale, lift head and shoulders up, try and hold. Little pulse, little reach for the toes. You can always bring your hands behind your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got this. 3, 2, 1. And then lower feet all the way down. Hands behind your head. Try and keep your torso lifted. Breathe in. Exhale, lift up 1 more inch. All we do is lower and lift the chest. Let's flush it out. And lift, lower, lift. Breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale. Good. Try not to pull on the back of your head. Use the hands just to support it. Let the head be heavy in the hands. For 5, we're here for 4. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Whew, take a big breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now, if you're going to be using your band today, get it around your legs and above your knees. If you don't have one, it's all good, friends. Have your feet grounded right in line with your hips. Arms down alongside your body, and then lift your hips up and hold right here. Can you feel and imagine this long diagonal line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders, squeezing into both glutes? All we do is lower the hips, lift. A full range glute bridge, down and up. Lower and lift. Now, if you lift the hips too high, sometimes that's when we start to create tension in the low back. Not good, no bueno. So instead, just notice, okay? You can always lift the hips up less amount or less than what you think you need to. Goes down. It's a full moon, okay? I'm trying to find my words. Lower, lift, lower, squeeze. Can you give me 10? We're here for 9. Press into the arms. 8. Good. 7. Hold it up in 6. Keep the hips up in 5. You're there in 4. 3, 2. Hold the hips up right here. Now I want you to push into that right foot even more. Lift your left leg up to 90 degrees. Straighten your left leg up to the ceiling. Lower the left leg down just 45 degrees. And then bring the left toes down. Ready? A little quicker. Left leg up. Straighten. Lower. Tap. Lift. Straighten, lower, tap. Good. So a lot of that strength is being asked from that right glute, right hamstring. Push into the arms as well. 2 more here. Down, tap. Last one. Lift, straighten, lower, tap. Little pulse, 1 inch up. So try and keep it lifted. And this time your left heel is lifted. So just the left toes on the mat, and all of that strength stays on that right side. For 8, we're here for 7. You've got it. 6, breathe. 5, then quick transition coming up to stand in 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Rise on up, friends. Here we go. Here we go. Band is going to stay where it is if you're using it. Right foot forward, left leg all the way back. Right knee is bent, little hinge forward of the chest. Now do this slow with me. Only thing that moves is your left leg. Tap it out 2 inches to the left side. One more time so your ankle lines up with your hip, and then stand up into the right leg. Left knee drives up to 90 degrees. Bend your right knee, left leg back out to the left side. Then tap left leg back 1 inch, back so it's in line. Rise up into the right leg lifts to 90. Bend your right knee, left leg goes long, a little quicker, out to the left, rise, drop, back, back, tall, drop. Nice. Left, stand tall, out to the left, back, back, tall, back to the back. Yes, nice. And if it's too quick, I totally hear you. You can definitely slow it down, especially if you've never done this movement before. Got it? Lift out. Nice. A lot of focus into that right side. Push into all 4 corners of your right foot. You got this. Out. Nice. Tall. Back to the left, tall, to the left. One more set. That's it. Rise. Hold it back. Put a bend into both knees. Left heel stays lifted. Little pulse. Down, down. Little hinge forward of your chest, okay? So you can focus on that strength building into the middle of your right glute. 10. Breathe. 9. Yes. 8. It's 7. Can you feel this? 6. We're here for 5. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then rise on up. Shake it out. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take the band off if you're using that. Ooh, stand at the top of your mat. Big inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, hinge forward fold. Give yourself a moment here. You deserve it. Breathe in and breathe out. And then plant your hands. Come all the way down to your knees. And guess what? We're coming all the way down to our front body, to our belly and our chest. Now take your feet out as wide as the mat and have your palms pressed on top of one another. Your forehead is going to rest on your hands. Good. Hold here. Point the toes. Feel this length in your spine. Now I'm going to lift my head a little bit so you can hear me, but your head is glued to your hands. Draw your low belly up and in towards your spine. So you can feel your pubic bone kind of pressing down into the mat. Keep the legs straight. All you do is lift the right leg, keep it straight, hold, and then try and lift the arms, lift the chest, hold. Lower right leg down, lower the chest down. Left leg lifts, hold, so it's straight and the right leg is grounded. Lift the arms, lift the torso. Lower the left leg, lower the chest and arms. Okay, we're going slow. Right leg lifts, hold. Chest lifts to meet it. Right leg lowers down, chest lowers down. Left leg lifts, hold. Chest lifts to meet it. Left leg lowers down, chest lowers down. Now some options, my friends. You can keep the arms down and just lift the chest. Okay, the hands do not have to stay connected to the forehead. If that's going to support your body, that's exactly where I want you to be. Left leg down and chest lowers down. That's it. One more each side. Feel that strong back body. Right leg lowers, chest lowers. Last one here. And then the chest lifts. Left leg down. And chest comes down. Bring your hands right close beside your chest. Tuck your toes and then just push on up to a modified push up. So your knees are modified tabletop. Modified plank, okay? Your knees are just behind your hips. Control your lower down. Your elbows graze your side body. And then reach your arms, reach your legs. Maybe lift a little bit. Bring the hands back into the chest. Push on up. Lower down slow. Good. Reach, little lift. Hands beside the chest. Press on up. Lower down slow. Find that reach, superwoman, superman, superhuman, and bring it back in. Press on up. Last one. Lower down. Find that big reach. Back in and then push back up. Good. Maybe the heels and feet are lifted. Little micro bend of your elbows. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way up. Hips back to your heels. Take one big breath. Okay, let's do it. So come onto your back, but you need your band if you used it last time. Get it around your legs and above your knees, pretty please. And we're coming all the way down to our backs. Arms down alongside your body to start. Ground into your feet, lift your hips up, and just hold. Feel this diagonal line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Super important. Squeeze into the back side of the legs. All we do is lower and lift the hips, down, up, lower, lift. So we've been here before. How can it feel a little bit more intentional? Okay, don't let your mind wander as best as you can. Stay focused and committed on your movement goals today. Maybe that's strength. Maybe it's just feeling out the sensation. Maybe it's deeper breaths. Whatever it is, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, we got this. 10, up, 9, squeeze. 8, 7, for 6, then the hips stay up. 5, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, keep the hips lifted, hold. Now root down into that left leg. Right leg lifts up to 90 degrees. Right leg straightens up to the ceiling. Lower the right leg down to 45 and then tap the right toes. Again, right leg up to 90, straighten it up, lower down to 45, bend your knee, tap the toes. Let's go again slow. There's no rush through this one. Press into the arms and the shoulders. They're gonna help support you with this. Trying your best to keep the hips lifted. Up, take it down, and tap. One more, friends. Let's go. Lift, straighten, reach, lower to 45, bend your knee, tap the right toes, hold right here, little pulse of the hips. Lift, 1 inch, 1 inch. So feeling this left side big time, keeping the hips in that up in that full range and just pulsing from there. It's 10, you've got it. 9, so good. 8, 7, pulse. 6, and then we come up to stand. 5, you know what's coming up. It's 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Rock and roll. Come on up to stand. Left leg forward. If you have the band, keep it. You don't need it though. You know that. You know that. Left knee is bent, right leg is long. Little hinge forward of the chest. So this time the right leg is the mover. It goes out to the right. One more time so it's in line with the hip. Stand up into the left leg. Right knee drives up to 90. And then send the right leg back out to the right. Goes back, back, so it's in line with your hip again. Stand up, right knee drives up, and then send it back a little quicker. Out, out, rise, out, back, back, rise, back. Nice, a little hinge forward of the chest when you're tapping the toes. Goes back, back, lift, back, right, right, rise, right. Yeah, I like to use my arms to help kind of create this dynamic movement. It helps me stabilize a little bit more as well. That sweep back when you stand helps to elevate the heart a little bit more. Why not? We can add in that little bit of sparkle. Back, back, tall, back, out, out, rise. 2 more rounds, okay? Back, back, lift, back, out, out. You're doing incredible. Last one. This time we actually hold it back and then put a bend into that right knee. Pulse down, right heel's lifted, little hinge forward of the chest. Down, up, just 10. Pulse, 9, yes you can. 8, you're here for 7. So good. 6, breathe. 5, we've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and rise up. Oh my goodness. Shake it out and ditch your bend if you've got it. Lift the arms up. Let's take a nice moment to stretch it out. And exhale, hinge from your hips, forward fold. Little bend of your knees, rise on up once again. Lift your arms up. And exhale, hinge, melt it down, forward fold. One more, breathe in to reach, to rise. And exhale. Yeah, now stay in your forward fold, but take your feet out a little bit wider. Nice. Now reach your right hand for your left ankle, and left hand can come over to your right hip, but let your torso hinge forward. Just a really short cool down, okay? A moment to pause and integrate. Good. Stay right here, or keep your right hand on your left ankle, and then put a bend into that right knee just a little bit so you can feel the backside of your right shoulder start to stretch. Yeah, now come back through to center. Other side, left hand to right ankle, right hand over to your left hip. Let your torso drop, let your head drop. Put a little bend into that left knee if you want it. One more breath. And release. Ground your hands, heel toe the feet back in line with your hips. Peel all the way up to stand, slow, slow, slow. Roll your shoulders and back down. If you need a little bit more time to stretch out your body, to just ground and integrate all of that movement, give yourself another 5 minutes, yeah? Thanks for joining me, friends. You did amazing. And I can't wait to see you for tomorrow, day 7, our first week complete of our challenge, almost there. And then we have a whole week of yoga. So exciting. I'll catch you next time.